Creatine is a natural chemical present in our muscles. It is generated in the liver, kidneys, and pancreas, and then delivered to the muscles via the circulation. It serves a critical function in producing energy for muscular contractions. Specifically, it helps rebuild adenosine triphosphate, ATP, the major energy carrier in cells, which is vital during high-intensity activities. This makes it particularly useful for sports that demand brief bursts of high effort like weightlifting or running. These activities require rapid and forceful movements, and creatine guarantees that your muscles have the energy they need to perform at their best. As a supplement, creatine is popular among athletes and fitness aficionados. It is commonly taken in the form of creatine monohydrate, which is the most studied and tested type of creatine available. It is widely recognized for its potential to increase athletic performance. Studies have demonstrated that creatine supplementation may lead to considerable gains in strength, power, and overall exercise performance. But its advantages extend beyond merely improving strength and power. Creatine has also been demonstrated to help in muscle rehabilitation, lowering the time required to bounce back after strenuous exercises. Creatine is also a great tool for people trying to modify their body composition by boosting the water content inside muscle cells. It stimulates This involves building muscular mass and lowering body fat over time. This may lead to a more sculpted and toned look, which is a typical objective for many exercise enthusiasts. In essence, creatine helps you develop a leaner, more defined body. It encourages the growth of lean muscular tissue while assisting in the elimination of excess body fat. Whether your objective is to increase sports performance, develop muscle, or shed weight, creatine may be a great friend in your fitness path. Its adaptability and efficacy make it a mainstay in many training programs, helping people attain their fitness objectives more efficiently and effectively. To understand how creatine works, we need to go into the science underlying muscular contractions. Our muscles depend on a chemical called adenosine triphosphate, or ATP, for energy. ATP supplies the fuel for muscle fibers to shorten and create force. However, our muscles have finite supplies of ATP. During vigorous exertion, these stockpiles decrease fast. This is where creatine comes in. Creatine functions as a reserve for ATP, refilling it fast during high-intensity exercise. This helps you to work out harder and quicker, for longer durations, resulting to higher muscular development over time by boosting the availability of ATP. Creatine boosts your muscles' capacity to do work. This translates into more repetitions, larger weights, and eventually greater muscle mass. One of the most visible effects of creatine supplementation is enhanced power output. This implies you may create greater force throughout your exercises. This is especially advantageous for explosive actions like weightlifting, running, and leaping. Creatine's capacity to improve power output originates from its part in ATP synthesis. By quickly refilling ATP levels, creatine guarantees your muscles have a consistent source of energy to power those strong bursts of activity. This increase in power leads to enhanced athletic performance across multiple disciplines. Whether you're a powerlifter hoping for a new personal best or a sprinter seeking to shave seconds off your time, creatine may offer you that additional edge. Creatine doesn't simply make you stronger, it also helps you create more muscle. This is because creatine supplementation leads to an increase in muscle protein synthesis, the process by which your body produces new muscle tissue. When you train out, you cause small rips in your muscle fibers. Muscle protein synthesis is the process of healing these tears, making the fibers stronger and bigger. Creatine promotes this process by boosting the availability of building blocks required for muscle protein synthesis. This implies that by supplementing with creatine, you may boost your body's natural muscle-building reaction to exercise. The consequence is quicker improvements in muscle growth and a more muscular body. While creatine is largely renowned for its muscle-building advantages, it may also indirectly help in fat reduction. This could come as a surprise to many, but the science behind it is pretty intriguing. This is because greater muscle mass leads to a faster metabolic rate. Essentially, muscles are metabolically active tissues. Fat oxidation is the process by which your body breaks down fatty acids to be utilized as energy. This implies your body gets more effective at utilizing fat as fuel during exercise. When you participate in physical activities, particularly high-intensity exercises, your body dips into fat reserves for energy. While creatine alone won't magically melt away fat, it may be a beneficial tool when used with a healthy diet and regular exercise. A balanced diet, rich in nutrients, and consistent workout routines are needed for maximum outcomes by raising your metabolism and accelerating fat burning. Creatine may help you create a leaner, more defined body. It's crucial to remember that supplements like creatine are only one piece of the jigsaw in your fitness quest. Decreasing weight sometimes comes with the danger of decreasing muscle mass. This is a prevalent problem for many individuals who are attempting to remove those excess pounds. When you cut your calorie intake, your body needs to find alternate sources of energy to keep you going. This is because when you're in a calorie deficit, your body may start breaking down muscle tissue for energy. This may lead to feelings of exhaustion and weakness, making it tougher to sustain your training regimen and attain your fitness objectives. Creatine may help reduce this muscle loss by supplying your body with an alternate energy source. It works by refilling your muscle supplies of phosphocreatine, which is utilized to make ATP, the major energy carrier in your cells. By ensuring your muscles have adequate fuel to perform correctly, Creatine helps keep your hard-won muscular mass even while you're lowering calories. This means you may continue to perform at your best throughout exercises, retaining your strength and endurance. This is especially significant for people following a low-calorie diet or participating in a rigorous activity while attempting to reduce weight. The combination of reduced calorie intake and high physical activity can put a lot of stress on your body, making muscle preservation even more crucial. Creatine ensures that your weight loss comes primarily from fat, not muscle, helping you achieve a leaner, more toned physique by incorporating creatine into your fitness regimen. You can assist your muscle maintenance efforts and attain your weight reduction objectives more successfully. Creatine is typically safe for healthy persons when taken as indicated. However, it's always advised to contact with your doctor before beginning any new supplement regimen, particularly if you have any underlying health concerns. Some individuals may have moderate adverse effects including bloating, water retention, or stomach irritation when initially taking creatine. These adverse effects are generally transient and may be prevented by beginning with a lower dosage and gradually increasing it over time. It's crucial to realize that creatine is not a magic substance. It works best when accompanied with a fully rounded fitness regimen that involves frequent exercise and activity, and a balanced diet. Creatine monohydrate is the most studied and readily accessible type of creatine. It is also the most cost-effective alternative. Creatine monohydrate is typically safe and beneficial for most individuals. Other types of creatine, such as creatine ethyl ester and creatine hydrochloride, are touted as being more readily absorbed by the body. However, there is little scientific data to support these statements. When purchasing a creatine supplement, search for a trustworthy brand that contains high-quality components and is third-party tested for purity and efficacy. The appropriate creatine dose varies based on parameters such as body weight, exercise level, and individual tolerance. A popular advice is to start with a loading phase of 20 grams each day, split into 4 dosages for 5 to 7 days. After the loading period, a maintenance dosage of 3 to 5 grams per day is often adequate to sustain high creatine levels in the muscles. It's better to take creatine with a meal or smoothie to maximize absorption. It's vital to listen to your body and alter the dose as required. If you encounter any bad effects, lower the dosage or cease usage, and talk with your doctor. Creatine may be simply included into your regular routine. It is a tasteless and odorless powder that may be put into water, juice, or a protein smoothie. You may also buy creatine in pill form for increased convenience. The optimum time to take creatine is after your exercise, along with a carbohydrate-loaded meal or shake. This helps restore muscular glycogen reserves and improve creatine absorption into the muscles. Consistency is crucial when it comes to creatine supplementation. Taking creatine regularly, even on non-training days, helps maintain increased creatine levels in the muscles, optimizing its effects. Creatine is a safe and effective substance that may aid anybody trying to boost their fitness journey. Whether your aim is to develop muscle, boost strength, or improve body composition, creatine may help you accomplish your desired results. By boosting ATP generation, promoting muscle protein synthesis, and assisting fat reduction efforts, creatine gives a multifaceted approach to fitness achievement. Incorporate creatine within a fully rounded fitness regimen that includes regular exercise and a balanced diet to get its full effects. Looking for high-quality supplements backed by Dr. Andrew Huberman himself? Check out the links in the description below and subscribe and hit the bell icon if you've learned anything new or anything of value.